Hello everyone, welcome to Wheels of Technology. Today we'll create a .NET Core Angular project with Visual Studio. I already have the Visual Studio opened. When you have the splash open, create new project. This will load the previous templates we had since I already have the .NET Core with Angular template here. We'll just select it and click Next. And here we have here .NET Core with Angular. Let's name this project Demo Angular Net Core. We'll click Next. We'll keep this .NET 6.0 when we don't need authentication since we're just running this as demo and we don't need HTTPS. We'll just run this locally. We'll click Create. This may take a little bit of time since it's loading the template and loading the associated uh, pages. Okay, here we have the initial project. Uh, we can look at the client application, the web page that will load in the app. You have the home page with the TypeScript uh, and the HTML page for the home page. And here it has the weather forecast that will be built on a table data. You have the weather uh, data types, you have the date, temperature, and summary, which should match with the weather forecast class here. You have the date, the temperature, and the summary. And you have the controller for the weather forecast, which is the get that is called to create the weather forecast, which basically reiterates through a range, and in the date is just adding uh, a one to each of the iterations to the date. So from today plus one, also a range of temperature and a random selection of the weather summary, which would be picked from one of these from this array. So if we run this for the first time, this will build this and also uh, install any of the dependencies along with it. So here it says it's restoring dependencies. It'll take some time. Once that runs, this will build and run the weather for the website for the Angular website with the home page and with the different pages associated with it. So here we are, loaded the port that will be used for this project. Uh, would you like to share Synonymous usage data? I'll put no. And this loaded the proxy landing page. So this should load the website and still waiting for connection. And there it is. It's able to connect using port 44457. for this website. So we have the weather forecast, which will build the table. If we look at the table here, it on the fetch data, this is the table which has the date, temperature, and summary. And that's all coming from the controller, which loops through a range. So if we click on fetch data, you'll have the table grid here with the randomized range of temperature and the random summary. So if we had look at the date, we added one to each range from index 1 through 5. So we have 5, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. If we refresh this, we should get different temperature ranges here and different summary. Yeah, so we have the different summary here, different temperature range, but of course, same day, just different timestamp. So that's it. This is how you create a .NET Core project with the Angular, along with its page samples, which has also the counter. If you want to look at that page, this is the counter. If you click it, it will increment, start over, increment each time you click on the button. This ends our video. Thank you for joining. Please subscribe and like.